All right, everybody. Today I'm grabbing something over here as a visual aid. We're gonna discuss old booster boxes. Maybe not Silver Age. Maybe we'll talk about reserve list ones, but you get the idea. Let's talk about it.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Okay, booster boxes, old ones, and so this comes from a conversation I was having with Josh. The discussion went like this: when does a booster box price diverge from its EV value? Nowadays, there's a lot of talk of EV. That's expected value. You take the number of mythics in the set and the value of them. You take the number of rares and the value of them. You add it together. Then you divide it by how many you get out of a box. And so that's expected value. And, as you'd expect, it kind of drives the prices on newer product. Now, when you're talking older product, what you buy a box of Weatherlight for $2,000 now, and you pull $400 or $500 out of the box at most. The EV isn't really there, but okay, okay. So it kind of is, and what drives the box value? Rudy talks about the alligator mouth over time, the difference between the EV and the box price diverging. Box price goes up, EV kind of stays flat or goes slightly up over time. Okay. And yeah, we see that. We see that across so many boxes that I mean, you got stuff like Fallen Empires that are now $1,000 box. The EV is what, $100? Kind of crazy. So is there a ceiling for a box? Like, is its EV multiplied by 5 its value? 10, 20? Is that its ceiling? I don't know. But one thing I want you to consider is, especially with older boxes like Stronghold, okay? It has an EV to the box, but it's also got a graded EV, okay? And now you're talking about a whole gambler's premium because you get that Mox Diamond, right? And you get a graded. Now, if that's a 9.5, that's a diesel card. That's a couple of grand right there. I mean, I sold a 9.5 quad plus plus, really high grade, but like 3, 4 years ago for $1,500. You get a high grade, it's multiples of the value. So now you have to consider, is the box EV of older boxes, like, okay, not the EV, the graded EV, is that closer to the price of a box? I don't know. It's still not quite there. Sealed boxes is such a weird thing because it's not just the value of the cards, it's the value of the experience. Some people want to freaking buy an old box so that they and their friends can have a draft. And now that concept that's crazy. I mean, I get it, but that's risky. Um in the future though, now when there's less boxes, when they've been ripped for drafts, when they've been ripped to grade, then what's going to happen to the prices? How much are people going to pay for a draft at that point to do Urza's Saga when it's $20,000 a box? Like, that's kind of crazy to consider. So when you think about old box value and its price and where it's going, there's so many factors at this point. EV has nothing to do with it. Don't Anybody who says, "Oh, but the most expensive card you can get is a $500 Mox Diamond. Why would you open Stronghold?" They don't understand the whole story. Okay, that's only like part of it. So if you're thinking about old boxes and the pricing and how it all works, just know that there's a lot more to it than EV. EV and time, I guess. EV, time, degradables, where we're at, the inventory, where we're going, how popular certain cards are, what sets are coming out, what may interact with. There's so many factors, it's crazy. I think your best bet is to go after those some of those 3 blocks that I spoke about. The visions, the wrath, the Urza's block. Those 3 blocks. Yeah, if you're gonna buy old boxes, definitely. That's where I feel like there's a lot more opportunity coming up in the next few years. Yeah, if you're going to be buying any of this stuff today, consider using my TCG Player affiliate link in the description. It is free to use. You click on it, shop like normal. Helps a lot. Thank you very much. Check out my Patreon. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will catch you soon, everybody.
That's
Peace.
it, man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?